That's right. I just got the Hawklock Camera Cage for my camera, the ZV-E10 Mark II. I'm super excited. It's still taped up. I haven't even gotten into it. So let's get straight into the unboxing. Let me slice this open. Alright, here we go. I have seen videos on this, so I like the kind of simplistic packaging that SmallRig went with here. I think it's super cool, just recycled paper, and super simple. Ta-da! Oh man, I'm so excited. I just got this, and I've like kind of been looking in and out of getting one for a while, and so this is super cool. I'm super excited to get this going. Let's kind of just take a look at it first. Let me put the box over here. Paper can be chucked over there. So I really like the sturdiness of it, which I know other people have mentioned, but I think compared to the ZV-E10 Mark I, it's a lot like there's some flex in some of these smaller areas, but this feels like super sturdy, like it's not going anywhere. Again, it's the Hawklock, so it has these kind of like little knobs. If it'll focus. There we go. Alright, so it has these kind of like little knobs on the sides here, these little gaps, and so the Hawklock system allows you to slide it up and it kind of locks in these little places, so it's super easy to get things on and off the side, both sides, and so there you can just add a side handle and take it off really quick. You could add like a monitor mount and take it off really quick. So it's really for like simplicity and ease of use and make it super quick. Now to connect it to your camera, there's these two here and here that actually slide into the gaps where your strap goes on your camera, and so you'll see that later when I put it on. And then it's got the screw on the bottom, of course, like most cages. And so what was really cool when I was watching other videos with this is it comes with this little tool, and so I was surprised, and so it's super easy to get these undone and like to tighten this, which I thought was just super neat. I got the one with this extra grip. I have like, I guess, I don't know what size my hands are, but when the beams there's another one that only has these beams here, I thought it might be a little uncomfortable to kind of have to hold it like this, and so I opted to get the one with the full grip just to make sure I'm fully comfortable when holding the camera when my dad is, since he's often the one recording. It also has this kind of holder or stand kind of for an HDMI cable, the mini one that it plugs in, because it's super like fragile. It can fall out and break pretty easy, so this just allows you to keep it in sturdy, nice and tight. I also really like all the mounting spots. I would never need this many, or at least right now I don't. I don't have that many gadgets, but you will see I've got a few coming. But it's got so many places you can put your tripod, mount top handle, monitor, light, side handle, monitor, light, mic. There's a cold shoe here, monitor, mount, whatever you need, right? And so there's just so many options to go off of this for like not that much, like not a super pricey cost. It is a little bit, but it's not crazy to give you so many options to play around with. And so with that being said, I'm super excited to put this on the camera, so let's go do that. I just got the cage, the camera. I was using the camera to record up here, as you probably saw, but my sisters let me use her phone, so everyone in the comments say thank you, Jamie. She's right there, so she's smiling now. But let's put this on. To start, I think we've got to take these off. These pieces up here. And I just realized this probably isn't the best table to do it. So let's hope it doesn't fall through the gaps, because that would not be good. Alright, I've got it out now. Let me make sure that doesn't fall either. I'm going to put these up here actually, so that I do not knock them. And now let me do the other side. Again, I'm very grateful SmallRig provided us with this tool, because it's so that you can take it off and on when you're on the go or whatnot. That was lucky. Let me put that there. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're ready to slide it on. Let me put this back. And so, I've never seen it or used a camera cage, so I think from the videos I've watched, you just go like this. Oh, and the other thing I was going to mention is you see these parts. where your strap normally goes, which I've got here because I'm going to show you, it uses that to get 3 points of contact, which I've heard is really good for a camera cage. Often they'll just use one and just use this kind of like base tripod mount, but SmallRig with the ZV-E10 Mark II has used these pieces to get you extra stability, so this will kind of slide in there, which I really think is a great perk. Unfortunately, you may think that that means you can't use this, but you'll see that actually they provided you with another option to make sure that you get your strap, because that is so necessary. Alright, so now it's in there, I think. And so, yeah, now we can put these back in, and they slide through those gaps that I was showing you for the strap. And then, oh, I guess I don't know why I put the tool back, because I'm just about to screw back in. But let's start putting them in again. First point of contact done. But I think it's magnetic. It is not magnetic. Second point of contact done. Flip it to the bottom, and actually the handle that we were using can now be used to screw in this bottom piece. And boom. I just put my new camera cage on, and I love it. I actually really like the kind of beefed up grip, and I think my dad will too. Just because it's a little more comfortable, I think, just because the camera was a little small. There's like, it's now a bit chunkier, so there's more places to hold it a little bit. It's a little more comfortable, but I'm really liking this. We can then put this back on, because you thought we couldn't use straps now, but it's got this little beam here that you can slide through, and a gap here that we can use, which is perfect. I just use a wrist strap. I do have like a neck one that you could then connect, but for me, I'm just gonna use this one. Put it through, and boom chakalaka. That, oh, I'm so excited because this is so great. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's the camera cage. I guess we could say that's it. Camera cage done.